Okay, people, this is Mervelee. Myers, your blogger from Alba Grove. And I've decided for the few days that I have left, I will do my 16 days of activism and tell my story my way. After speaking to my brother yesterday and realizing what I'm looking at, I've decided, you know what? I wasn't gonna get up out of bed. But as long as I have life, I will do whatever is best for me. And whenever the worst come to the worst, then I will know that I did not let my parents down. The sacrifices that were made, especially for by my mother for her family, and the way she kept going on until the very end. When she died on the 1st of June 2014, I was at the end of the phone line when they put her in Andrea's vehicle to take her to the hospital and had to take her out. She died at home surrounded by her families. She got the rights that my father didn't get. She got her prayer and she got her drink of water. And that part of my trauma, when my baby was just December born, 22nd of December, my father died the 9th of February. That part of my trauma disappeared because at least mama was surrounded by her family. With my situation, I don't know. Might not have any family, might not have anybody. When that time come, I was not allowed to be with Tom. And I was only told about Tom 6 hours after he passed. His son had that privilege. I don't know if he was there when and Tom was dying, but might have been from what was said in the report by Gail Lewis. So I decided to take my head from under the sheet and come out. I'm not functioning, so this is my functioning in telling my story. So I'm gonna go start at the beginning, and I've asked Robert to come and help me because I've ordered EE stuff and hoping I was going to be able to whatever. I don't see the thing come, so I bought this, but I'm gonna need his help for the whatever. In the meantime, I'm gonna when I go to court, I'm gonna ask them just to give me enough time to have somewhere to live, a roof over my head. So whatever my prison term, I'm already imprisoned in here. So if they let me serve out the imprisonment in here, stay in here long enough to sort out my pension, so I can go back to Jamaica. My brother said still is saying about when I return we'll be going. But once I reach Jamaica, I'll be fine. I'm not bothered because I know where I was born. I know where my husband and I started the property, the house. If my brother has surpassed whatever my husband and I spent, I'm not questioning that. The fact remains that it is me and my husband who started building up that house, not my brother. and that can be verified by the first front door that was bought from the brother Gooden. I have pictures standing out there. So this is my what has come. It's about my pension. So I have yeah. As you are approaching your retirement age, it's time to begin considering the options for you. So this is what came yesterday. I just opened it this morning. So I'm just gonna beg and plead based on my contributions that I be allowed to spend the imprisonment in here to sort out my pension, tie up what I need to tie up, and then leave. Once I reach Jamaica, I'll be okay because I'm going back to Gaga Street, Townhead, Westmoreland, Jamaica. That's where I'm going back to. When I get there, then we decide. Yeah? I repeat once more, the house, the upgrading, because each time it needs fixing. I remember I got a big portion of money doing population census, Prospect, in the Friendship Division. How was that settlement started? My brother went and loosed the one cow, and people went and captured the land. Yeah, so it's called Prospect Park or whatever. And my contribution in Jamaica, my contributions there, I'm sure I should get enough merit. If it's even be in the face of Windrush 70, compose on all the websites, Parkinson's, whatever. If it's even those status, I think caring for my husband should come under that as well. The work I do with special educational needs should come under that. So at least I should. And I repeat, I am not that person that they've made me out to be. But as my brother is saying, whatever the law says, we have to go by it. So I've asked Robert to come and help me. So I'm going to get out that old TV in the meantime and start see what I can salvage. And when I get to court, I've already spoken to the solicitor about asking some leverage for me to at least have somewhere a roof over my head until I can sort out my pension and go home. So once I am of pension age in 66, so just need enough time to tie up whatever I need to tie up. So I'm gonna I'll just be talking because as I said, I'm not functioning properly. So I decided I wasn't going to get out of bed, and I was thinking, but then that's not me. So I showed you the pension thing, and I'm gonna start in my bag here. And after listening to my brother yesterday, I know I'm doomed to no return. So here I have my passport. So these are two passports. You'll see I came here on my Jamaican passport. This was 1993. Yeah. I came here in 1992 officially. I'm looking to find which is the old, 2003. So this is my passport I came here with. It would be a Jamaican passport. And in this passport, when it was taken out, it says student. That's my signature. So it's the April 1993. So this was, it's stamped 1983. And this was when I came here first, 1991. And then you see 7th of June, 1992. Home Office, 1993. And that's basically that one. And as I said, you see my name. Most of us got 3 names. So the name is Ermin Mervelee, Ione Nemhard. And you see, it's been cancelled. So when yeah. So when I never tried to do anything out of hand. When I came first, people were saying I should not go home. I should overstay my visit, and I said no, I'm going home because with my people didn't know about my hidden disability. I couldn't be living under a cloud, and I never ever done anything to break the law because I know I could not afford the consequences. When I was in Jamaica, I was offered the opportunity to be a drugs mule, and I didn't take it up because that's not me. So I came here because some more passports. So I hope I wanted to set up my storytelling thing, so I hope I get the chance. They will have leniency on me and give me the chance to stay to pack up my things and go. So that's my medical record. Yeah. I didn't do anything underhand. And to be treated in the end, removed, didn't have access to GP service and everything. I think that's rather harsh, but who am I? So yes, I followed every rules that were whatever. Here it is. I abide by the rules. Yeah, I'm showing you everything I have because make sure. And these are is my old British passport. Here we are. I'm gonna compare to where I'm at now. See, I was fat. I was thin when I was growing up, and I was fat here to where I'm now at. I'm pure skin and bone, as they would say. I'm so skin and bone. And after hearing my brother's verdict yesterday, I won't let my heart be troubled because thank God when he was talking, I had recording on, and then we can go back to the way he started treating me. And at first I didn't take it serious, but now I've taken it real serious. Yeah, as I'm doing as well. I'm doing tongues. Yeah. So that's Tom's passport. Tom died without having a passport. because we were robbed in Peckham on the 19th of October, and up to now they're still investigating. Okay, or wherever it's been. So that's one of Tom's passport. I guess this might be the last passport because never managed to get one before he died. I filled the forms, but with all and took the pictures, but with all that was happening, he never managed to get one. So I guess this is the last passport pictures for my husband, but he never got a passport. So here they are, the last passport pictures. He never managed to get one. Yeah. This is a passport picture for my husband. I kept these things. And that is photo card for his freedom pass. And there's more. And that's an old passport. And this must be the first one. First passport. And I kept them because I want to do a story around. He has one brother left in Jamaica. He's a storyteller. And I was hoping to work with my cousin to do the story because my husband's brother knew my great grandmother, Martha Cooks. So I don't know. So I'm doing what I'm doing to keep myself going as long as I can. As I said, I'm very weak. I'm not functioning. And I'm not pretending. I guess in a sense I've gone back to the traumas of my childhood. I don't know. So these are the passports, and here would be a letter. I kept this letter also because it's from Tom's grandniece, Dudley's daughter, Annette. Yeah? Because I understand once he was trying to get Annette to come here, but it didn't work out. So I'm tying up both our history because yesterday when I heard the way my brother was talking about Tom, me and Tom didn't do nothing. You and Tom didn't this, you and Tom didn't that. It saddens me that my brother can be behaving the exact same way that my stepson is behaving. And my brother is behaving that same way my stepson is behaving, which he started even before. You see, I have them in here. Royal Mail used to write like that. Yeah. And I cannot just talk because this is a way of keeping myself going until the time is right. I hope they can give me the leeway to have a roof over my head. So I pack up and I go home. Once I reach Jamaica, I'll be fine. So these are some pay slips because I'm old fashioned like that and call it hoarding. Yeah. So these are the last place slips, last place I worked. I haven't worked 10 years after the death of my mother. And that's what really knocked me because I always said work keeps me going. Yeah. And to have my entitlements taken away after the death of my mother was what really knocked me. So as you can see, London Early Years Foundation. We have contributed so much. So these are my last pay slips. In turn, I guess I will have to dump them eventually. Yeah. So this is it. You can see the address. And once they sent me invitation for disciplinary, that's when they changed my address, add the A, and then from then now I started having problems. I've not worked since. With my qualification and whatever, my specialty in special education and needs. And I've been like trying to do something early intervention because now my grandson speech and language delay. And I don't want him to develop any trauma because I developed trauma because of whatever. Yes, Robert. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Yes.
Everything good?
No, everything is not good. I asked you if you could come and help me sort out some things, please. Are you going to be able to make it?
Yeah. I don't have a car. Is a car required for me to help you?
No.
Oh, so second question is, can I give a man Joe your number or give you Joe number and Joe come and help you move the stuff?
I don't need stuff moved right now. I need to sort out something inside my house. So I start taking things, the old TV you gave me and things. So I just need somebody in here to help me at the moment. So it's not to move things yet. I just need somebody like you to come and help me, please.
I know. Let me give you Joe number and see if that goes the way I would like it to go. Joe knows you. You know Julie and Joe. and I'm not mobile, and my plan is to go to the Muse estate. I told my wife I'm going to pick up a check, so I can't tell you that I can make it. And I know I'm very busy tomorrow. Let me just give you Joe number. I will hang up and send his number to this number, and you need to call him on WhatsApp. I called him a while ago to get permission to give you his number, but he didn't respond. I sent a voice text. Can you let me do that?
Okay.
You know him. You may not know his voice, but you know him. When you phone him, you may say, oh, it's Joe. But he will help you out and you try and give him something to help you. So I'm going to hang up and give you his number. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good.
He says I know Joe. I might know Joe, but not in the capacity that I want. I was asking Robert. These are the things, everybody's just treating me different now. I used to rely on Robert and now nothing. I ordered a new whatever. They sent me the thing from EE. So I was hoping I could get because this TV Robert gave me, it's just been sat there. I put the flags over it when I'm doing my thing, so it's in the backdrop. So I was hoping until I could get some leeway, let me stay. Till I pack up so I at least could set up the TV that's in there so I have some access until I'm ready. I just need somebody I know. I don't know if it's sad. We'll try anyway. It's sad. I just deal with people that way because he said I know Joe, but I'm not aware of Joe, and I need somebody who understands me at the moment and be able to help me. But I never, for the life of me, would believe I'll be here. But I guess so. Even I should. I go to Jamaica about these things, and as a hoarder, it's hard because I was hoping I could get to use them to tell my storytelling because I said that now my husband is gone. I have some things there, so I want to set up this storytelling and do just keep me going. But now, so I guess in the end, I might just throw them out depending on, I don't know, the verdict. Because, so this is, yeah, my in whatever I was working with. So I got this. And see, as I said, I'm a hoarder and I store things. And this is going to be part of my life in telling my story because even if I've been pushed, not getting any support for my mental health to be where I'm at now, there was a side of me. Yeah. I never sit back and not try and get help. So that's when I went to whatever that is. I never sit back and didn't reach out to get support. Yeah. So even if I reach this stage, age 65, where I've lost it, what was the support I was given? 2018. Yeah. I never. Tom didn't need me one Pembroke House. Tom didn't need me 100%. Pembroke House was the first one who offered me volunteering. I'm one of the main narrator on their fundraising video. Wow. Walworth Living Room. Yeah? This was the last thing I went. And I met Professor Chris Pascal and Tony Burcham. And then after that, my life just went downhill because there was an agenda. Here I am. If I had thrown these out, there's nothing. And I've been asked to. One of my first jobs. Not the first, but one of my first jobs. So how did I travel from here, where I got this, to here now? I'm going to be in prison and made evicted. There's got to be some going back. As my brother said, is leniency. Isn't this, even though that calls for leniency, even if I overstep the boundaries? And I said to people, cleaning jobs. I started out because when I came here for visit holiday, I was lucky enough to get a cleaning job, early morning cleaning job. And then I came back, I just went straight back into cleaning. So that's one of the reputable companies. So, and this is as 200 and something pounds. You tell me there's no room for giving somebody who has contributed and make the sacrifice. Considering I came here, I didn't give up, traumatized. Yeah, at least at some point. And as this can verify that each time that I have a bereavement and lose, the outcome is the same. Who supported me? And why have they come down on me now? My husband is dead. Yeah, I'm not lying. So why was there no support? Yeah, I never lied. Yeah, I want to show. Right. So here we are. You can see, leave. I made so much contribution to leave staff. And you throw me out. You wait until after my mother died. And you done the same thing. There it is. And this is University of East London. It was my brother who said, because my brother knew. My brother was the one who said, Ratty, pack up your work. The first time at King's, he said, when I resigned, he said, I shoot myself in the foot. I should have stuck it out. So this time now, when it happened again, I decided, my brother said I should have stuck it out. So I'm going to stick it out. Then he was the one who came back and said, Ratty, go to But then I didn't know he had already decided my mental, because anything, as my educated brother, he was the one I talked to the most. So anything I'm in a meltdown, I would call him and he would talk me through, reason with me until I'm okay. So I always had that support. Yeah, I didn't have to take it. But then he abandoned me. So then now I'm left struggling. So I sought support and then sometimes whatever. Yeah. So he was the one who said, Ratty, because he knew what I had. Already he was calculating my money and how he was going to take control of me. Of course, I didn't mind because everybody know I have no math sense. I don't have business sense in that way. So when he said, go to university for your mental health, I'm in here. As I said, Tom didn't want me 24/7. Tom was independent up until just before he made me the last breakfast, 3 months before he died. I hurry up. I made all the calls and whatever, and I got whatever I was supposed to get. I was even I even had a mental health practitioner, Susan Davis, appointed to me. I have my whole everything sorted. Get the disability, whatever. Only it wasn't filled in correctly. Yeah. So I had to ask again for it to be redone. And I didn't get it. And this is the same group surgery that kicked me out, left me without yeah. I said I'm old fashioned. I'm a hoarder. So this would be Lambeth Children's whatever. That's where I get my thing there from. So even if I didn't just let it stay, even if I was pushed, as you can see, I done every training going, even when I didn't have a job, because I have intention. Yeah, I done every training going because I wanted to get back work, keep me going. And if you took away from me or take away from me what makes me function, then naturally, that's why I know I'm gonna die because I'm not eating and live whatever. So this is from my graduation, my Open University. Now, how did I travel from where I was to here? I showed you the receipt, so it's the RCO. I showed you the payment thingy. These are the little things that I keep. So I'm having to find things to do to keep me going. Yeah. So my list of photograph over the years. Yeah. That would be, I think, Lambeth College. I don't remember what. But I keep my things like this. Yeah. So I showed you what I have over the years, my journey over the years. And you're going to tell me now, look at my hair then, to where I'm at now. Yeah. Right. My journey over the years. Yes. To where I am at now, a criminal. Yeah. It's another one. My journey. So this would be passport. These are the same college, university. These are the same to where I'm at now. Yeah. So these are the same. My journey over the years. So let's put them together now. That's the hoarder in me. But for me, this is telling who I am. And you have taken all of that from me. All of that has been taken from me to where I am at now. Yeah, I still have these clothes. But now I'm a shadow of my former self. And I'm seeking some help. And people like Robert, who I was hoping to be there for me now, you're going to tell me to call a total stranger because as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. He said I know Joe, but I don't know who Joe is. Yeah? So I keep these. Yeah? So over the years, I would have to take them as ID. So there they are. No. These were some first photos. And I ask, I plead with God, don't let me suffer too much. That's all I ask God. But when I talk about I didn't understand why my brother did what he done and died in jail. Maybe my brother saw jail as a safe place away from what the environment he grew up in had become. But my brother committed a criminal act. Anything I have done is thinking I was safeguarding myself and protecting myself from whatever. Because I've lived here 23 years and I am the victim. And I've been asking and reaching out, and I said, my neighbor is not a bad person, but she just needs help from whatever it is that have taken control of her life. Yeah, those are the children of Teddy Duhaney. So he gave me these things and I treasure them, and now I'm staring prison in the face because because they left me to become the victim of my neighbor, and now the mob group that exists in, yeah. So these are how sentimental I am. Whatever you want to say about me, you can't take this away from me. So these are little things that I prepare when my son was a FIFA referee. Yeah, I prepare these, I have them. So I prepared them and I made up a poster for something for my work colleagues, 2011. Yeah. So these are the first this is the first passport picture, and I can tell you about it. To go do my test for my to go to college, and I was pregnant at the time. But this is the young man who took me under his wing. Now he's having health issues, mobility issues. And I've told all these stories, and Facebook has taken away my 18-page account last year when I was going. So when Tom died, and I updated because I was going on there's O'Connor Women in Business. Yeah, that's the first overseas account I took out. I have nothing left. Yeah, don't know where this came from. Oh, Unison. Okay. Unison's another one that let me down. Unison let me down at King's. My husband said to me, join the union. And I was let down by the union at King's. I'm not lying. Open University. The library. So I'm telling my life, it's my story. Because as I said, my life isn't just when I was sent a possession letter in July 2023 when I'm losing a brother. One is in intensive care and I had the first high blood pressure. Is anybody listening and hearing my story? Yeah? These are some so sentimental I am when I was living at my husband's place. That was my mother-in-law for my mother-in-law's funeral. And even if I reach that, that's for my travel card. Yeah? And this person Okay. Yeah. This person who was me came here and overturned the trauma to become somebody. 10 years after my mother's death, I'm left in a situation where now I'm facing imprisonment and eviction. Lambeth College. Lambeth College. Pictures. So I take passport pictures. So how did I reach here? That's what I'm saying. Why was there no support when I started calling out? How was I left? Why was I left to reach here? That's why I decided I'm getting up. I said I was just going to keep my head under the pillow and hoping God answer my prayer. And then I said, no, I'm getting up. But now I call Robert and I'm looking at the place and I'm seeing Tess. My neighbor come to tell me that Tess had died. And when I got there, Tess was naked in her living room. These are the old black and white pictures. My story. It was Sedley Brown, my husband's nephew, who actually made whatever for me. And these, the other day, the paramedics came and were admiring it. And this is where my life came from, to where you're going to send me to prison. Because nobody realized the impact. There it is. I didn't even know where this is. My granny. And I thought I had Chinese in me until I went to the event where I meet Mimi Owusu. And they were talking about the Bantu people, and somebody showed me a picture of the Bantu people. And I could fit my granny in it. And that was 2023. And Mimi Owusu write a 12-page witness statement for Housing for Women, April, May, June, July, when she scammed me £10,000. And those are some of the things that they used to label me a violent nuisance. This young lady this child studied law in England. Studied law in England, Carla Salabi, and here I am. The same law now is going to make me take away my rights. And that's a copy of my birth certificate. This same law that is going to make me, because nobody try to understand. NSPCC, I don't do one, as I said. Housing for women, yes. And as I repeat, Housing for Women rescued me from whatever. It all started after Miss Gilchrist broke the glass on the 13th of December. Then by 2022, when Samantha Gibbs and Trina Filbert were employed, that's when matters changed. I don't know if that's when Zeba Qureshi became the CEO. I meet the Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin at Housing for Women. And when I said to her, can I take your picture? She said, get somebody to take the picture. So she and I are on the picture together. And you tell me these things don't count? These things do not count. When I meet Chris Pascal and Tony Bertram, Professor Chris Pascal, and I told her I want to do my teacher training, send teacher training before I go back to Jamaica to contribute to early year setting. those special educational needs. And I was endorsed on LinkedIn because I asked, that time I only had a camera, and I asked, can I take your picture? Because I was talking to them about my son, Valdin, they just being a referee, and they told me where they work, Africa and whatever. And they told me the same thing, get somebody to take the picture. And you tell me, this is where I'm at now. And I'm trying to tell my story in the best possible way that, yeah, we were at Leave Big Child Care Conversation. So you see, I started with Westminster Children's Society before it changed to Leave. This was when now, after I wrote to the Lipton and I said, I'm depressed, I'm slowly dying of torture, I was sent to House of Commons to work. Hilda Miller said she's taking me out of the environment that was causing me so much trouble. And then Dillis Ipton came to say, oh, they're sending me on medical suspension to help me do whatever. They're sending me on, no, they're sending me on some time out. Can't remember the exact wording, to help, whatever. And after I came home, so yes, that's when I got a letter, invitation to disciplinary. So I was basically tricked. And when I was leaving, I was accompanied out by the manager at House for Women, an Asian, can't remember her name. And she said she was accompanying me out because I did not have a pass. And I was thinking, but I have a pass. So I kept the pass. See, 18th of the 3rd. Yeah? So how could she say I didn't have a pass when I have a pass? So these are the stories. These are my backstories. Yeah? 27th of the whatever. So that was the last day. So I was at Housing for Women. This time I was stressed and whatever. And the city, because they don't have an inside play area, so we'd have to take the children to the park, sometimes two times per day. I have to be pushing a double buggy. Plus, I was incontinent, and there was no bathroom facility. So all those things were bothering me, and having to travel further to work. And I'm not lying, it started. So that's why I'm saying people need to look at my story, that I didn't just start when Narin Masira sent me an invitation and sent me a letter for possession in July 2023. And I was going through all these things with my brother, my brothers, and me, the first high blood pressure. So this is where I made my mark. I was given the opportunity to develop and help Leave become a beacon of quality early years practice. Here it is. And today I'm staring imprisonment and eviction in the face because I decided to tell my story. I decided not to let what happened to me at King's happen again. But each time somebody else or something else. So this is how I can tell it. So I'll keep telling it up until I'm sent to prison. Because then at the end of the day, a better future for London's children. Yeah? So here I am. I didn't sit down. That's before. That's 02. So I started out. That is what you call it? Anyway. That's 202. And you tell me now somebody is gonna take away all I have yeah? Childcare Expo. Yes. Yes. That's my grandson, people. That I want to help. You hear? Yeah? So dear.
Even when you could have chat this morning, you're there about.
Yeah? Nice river. Yeah? Leave. And to know that it started there. So that was my second homecoming. After, yeah, I showed that already. And this is where I'm at. I don't know what was in what. Yeah. So I use this as a whatever. And this is how, yeah. I'm expected. Yeah. Staring imprisonment in the face. And everything else that comes in it. Even if I don't I reach the stage, these must show that at one stage I was in control. These must show that at one stage I was in control. I made right choices. And if I didn't get any help to continue those right choices, somebody is responsible for not offering me the help. Yeah, I realize now that my brother is beyond any help in where I need to be. Yes. But when I reach Jamaica, if God helps me to reach Jamaica, my brother cannot stop me from going into that house. Because that house is not his. I'm not saying, and I repeat, I'm not saying what money he has spent in the house has not surpassed what me and Tom had spent. But at the end of the day, me and Tom started that house. Because I told Tom I am not staying in England. Tom started looking property for me. And I accompanied Tom. And when I heard certain things, we even went to the bank. That's how far. We went and looked on property, and that's how me and Tom went into Bird in the Bush nursery before Leaf took it over. So we were all in there. So if it reached this stage now where my brother money has surpassed, how can my brother be in public whatever telling me I must speak to him? He said it, and when he said it before, yeah, I thought he was joking, but he's not joking. And he's on live. And he was saying, so even when I get evicted, So it's a no, it's a foregone conclusion that I'll be evicted. So when I get evicted, if I'm thinking of going back to town with, I must let him know. And anybody who was listening would have heard. That's my grandson. That I had so much high hopes of starting something so he doesn't struggle too much to get where he needs to go. And here I am facing imprisonment. And basically, what has happened is my brother has made sure I'm abandoned by my sons. Don't know how long ago it was, but I know for a fact the summer of 2009, that was when my brother said, I have 1.5 sons, and he told me the reason. I have the photograph where don't know what this is for. I have the photograph, so I keep this because I can't believe that Robert will not help me. But I've been seeing the signs anyway, so I shouldn't be surprised. And I'm just seeing the way I'm being treated as a sign of what's to come. But I get up out of the bed and I keep getting up. So here they are. Signed up for University of East London and Richard Harty. Call my phone. Never know, can't remember hearing or seeing anything about Richard Harty. And Richard Harty called my phone on the 27th of September 2021. I was here. I think I put my phone on and recorded it and uploaded it to YouTube. So it's not just now I'm uploading it. So when Housing for Women and Devon to put their thing in place and even go to places that I have things before any of this started. And see, I make my thing, spend my money, and saying I must remove even things. No, I've closed it down. But even I remember the first recording I made about police, an incident in Walworth Road. And I said, if it was us, there was a black man there talking, and I was telling the bloke, a young man, I said to them what my neighbor done to me. So there's a conversation there. So those should be taken into consideration. Even instead, nothing is being taken. And even it was August, the same August, that I met Nigel Pierce in at Elim House. That's the same place where I meet you, Chris Eubanks, and those things are there. Now they shut down. So at least people should be looking into even me meeting Chris Eubank, even me being the face of Winner 70, even me composer, even me on websites where I was contributing. I created my own website, it's stolen, but I used to write on other people about issues and taking. And nobody is taking these things into consideration. So yes, that's my my story. I'm just gonna start because I'm not gonna keep them long because this is keeping me alive until God decide otherwise. Now I'm seeing Patrice Nemard on Facebook. Patrice Nemard Thompson. I remember those days mom used to say, Ratty, send little something come so I can get something to give Bob's daughter. And nowadays are the ones because Facebook take I had to take use my husband's name to take out a Facebook page when Facebook take my thing. So now that's all is left. Yeah? Yeah? And now Housing for Women is gonna season's greeting. I hope you are all well. I'd like to thank you all for your interest in our customer panel. We are very excited and happy to see the levels of engagement from you all. Recruitment for the customer panel has now closed, and we will not be taking any new applications from today. We will be reaching out to successful candidates in due course, and will be conducting interviews in the new year. If you I hope you all have a lovely weekend ahead. Yours, your warm regard, Yusuf Taran. So this is the person who contacted me about opportunity. I was a member of the customer panel, scrutiny panel that was abandoned in 2020 in 2020. And none of those things are being considered. Yeah, about my contribution. That's how Miss Presley found me online. That's how Miss Presley found me online because Herman Cameron, who was also a member of the customer panel, was there. Started advocating on my behalf. Can you imagine how painful it is hearing my grandson? And I want to do so much. To help with his development. And it's not happening. And when I sit here and I'm struggling to even copy something to put somewhere, it's hard. So now there's somebody. Can print it. Why is this me? I'm on the housing ombudsman.
Okay, I'm gonna cut that now.
I'm on the housing ombudsman customer panel. I was here the day before. You hear that, child? Yeah? I should be there to help that child. Instead, I'm here facing jail. And my son, yeah? My son who came here, my sons came here. He was left later. Yeah, help me, run me under the bus. My son whose child is now having the same problem that caused us to be labeled and whatever. My son now is my son helped to put me in this situation because he was brainwashed by my brother. But everybody heard. And nobody, my life is just centered around when I was sent possession letter and no and the time frame that it was sent and nobody can see what I'm saying. No. When I die, I will die with my dignity intact, as much of it. When I die, I will die with my dignity intact, as much of it as I can. And although I'm locked down, I'm sure there's ways that this can be used at a later date. So I'll be dead, but it will be there. So I'm a prisoner in here. And if I could get that TV down, Robert is one person I'm relying on. When Robert's father died, Robert come for money, which is, I never had problems because Robert is kind to me. But to see what is happening, so I continue with my storytelling. I'm not in a position to do much. I'm weak. Weak. I'm not eating. I sleep. So one good thing. But my home, My house is a mess. And I was hoping at least I could set up whatever. I don't see the thing come for the whatever. This is my dinner, people, and I'm gonna enjoy it. Prepared by my son. So I'm still getting over my eating disorder, but I'm doing well. The dinner I'm going to eat, the leftover from what I cooked when my son came home in anger and took the food off me from off the tray. And here are 2 potatoes from my garden. My son's been cooking potatoes. So this is saltfish, not the saltfish that the proper saltfish that you know is a fish that they salt. Yeah. Here I cook up some sardines that I bought. Put seasoning on it. Flavor to taste. Yeah, little black pepper and stuff. So that's dinner for me today. So I left some for my grannies. So that's that one done. See, this is the quality of my hair. But then, compared to now, I'm going to lock it up now. Why was I left? Yeah? With all my good intentions. Why was I left to reach here? Hi people, this is Mervelee Myers, your blogger from Alma Grove. I'll be addressing the dunce bag situation soon. Over and out. Yeah? I'm crying there, you can see. Why was there no help? I don't know where I'm going, where we're going. It's me and my husband. He's not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. And I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. I'm here. Miss Connie's shirt came out. I'm looking for underclothes. Yeah. And you tell me nobody have a conscience when I was making this? Nobody had a conscience and heard this? And tell the world about Zaydan Murray. Yeah? A child who is not talking. Yeah? Nobody heard those? Nobody heard those? A child who is not talking. The Holy Ghost power is moving just like okay, nobody heard those? The Holy Ghost power is moving just. Yeah? Outside the court. Kevin Murray and Baldwin Legister are the breath of life I breathe. No, nobody heard those? Bottom line. All those are taken by force. Baldwin Legister acting principal. Yeah? This results in the history of the school. Who said he can't be a leader? Track record. You're targeted, my son. Okay, people, I just got my new glasses in time. This one is gone now. Yeah? Yeah? It's gone. So where were you? Where was that whatever? This is terrorism at its worst. Yeah? All evening she's out there in the communal area. Yeah? Yeah? Now she and Barbara is here chatting. Where were they when I was putting there? Did I make these up? Yeah? That's my first Christmas at Leaf. Where were the people? Where were my family? When I was struggling, and now my brother is saying I am to do whatever. Where were you when I was doing this? That's why they're trying to wipe me out, struggle. Yes, people. This is Mervelee Myers, your blogger from Alma Grove in Beckham. With my husband. Yeah? Yes, people, this is Mervelee Myers. Where were you? Reporting from the scene of an incident, and I'm off because my husband is gone. Where were you? Where were you? For those who don't know, the
This is the life of Mervelee, Myers.
Where were you?
Yeah, that's my breakfast. All I had is 2 eggs. We put on record again that this thing is playing up again.
Yeah, the
What
heating.
is housing for women doing?
Yeah.
What is housing for women doing?
Yes. And you're gonna send me to prison and evict me.
It's smoothie time.
Yeah. See this, Robert, Heart Foundation. Robert called me to say, yeah, are you going? And I said, no, Robert. Robert didn't even call to find out how I was doing. Yeah, a christening. So when did Mervelee Myers change? It's finished. Yeah. So I reached there now. I'm gonna use my thingy here to show. 2004. So this is 2004. Why is nobody seeing this? Yeah. So it's my storyboard. 2004, On Balance, a happy ending. Yes. I've contacted the South London Press. This was published on my husband's birthday. 28th of May, 2004. And this doesn't count towards any leniency that I was not supported. This doesn't count toward any leniency. And it happened, it didn't just happen once. It happened twice at Barclays. From I hear about my grandson, I wanted to be a part of his life. He was a year old when his grandmother contacted me and I know about him. So it was kept a secret until then. And now you're going to tell me that nobody sees these there in the public? Nobody sees them until Devonshire solicitor sent me a letter for possession in July of all time. That's the sound my grandson is making. And I know I can do so much to help this child. And instead, yeah, I'm facing imprisonment. When I heard about him and I reached out and I said, there's a child out there needs help, everybody's saying, not until my son owns the child. And I know I saw that child and I didn't have to ask whose child it was. And even my brother, my son's wife, everybody's saying negative things. And I said, no. And my husband hear me talking about the child, and my husband said, don't worry, when I'm sending money for my brother and my sister, I will help you. So I started sending the little. And then my brother is going to acting. I'm not working or whatever. I'm relying on whatever. Like the little £100 I was sending was, I should be sending more. If anybody was listening to my brother yesterday, you'd know that something is drastically wrong for a brother to hate his sister and saying the things he was saying. News, South London Press, Friday, March 28, 2004, and I see 5. Yeah, I phoned up and somebody came and interviewed me right here. So even if I change, something has got to have happened to drastically change me. Yes? And I'll go out fighting. As long as God give me breath, I'll go out fighting. I'll go out fighting. Because there's got to be some leniency. You're going to put me out. You're going to imprison me. You're going to put me on the streets. When I'm out there advocating on behalf of of Derek J. Draper. I had consultation with Adrian Jackson because I was put on something, cardboard citizen or whatever. Crisis. Those things are out there. See what's coming back? It's whoever is bringing him back. Otherwise, I wouldn't even remember some of these. Yeah? See, I showed you the picture in my dress. I think it was home. We were going, my cousin Marjorie Morris funeral, Westmoreland, Bronte. But this dress was bought for my mother-in-law's funeral, Mrs. Olive Brown Tingling. Gutted. Mervelee Myers, before her stolen 5,000 savings check was repaid. And nobody see these things, don't care where I am not now. Something must have happened to push me down that road. Where was the support? Early intervention strategies. All these laws, where were they? On balance, a happy ending. A grandmother who feared she would not be able to afford to see her new grandson. After 5,000 of her savings were snatched, is relieved the money has been repaid. And now I'm writing my own story and it's a problem. You must shut me down. Mervelee Myers, 45. Yeah? That's 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And 20 years now, you're going to send me to prison and evict me. Put me in the street. So you can get your reason to section me after trying from 2017. Yeah? You didn't get to murder me. Fact. You didn't get to kidnap me. You didn't send the psychiatrist came the other day with the with the African lady. It didn't work because I have somebody here and I wouldn't turn off my recording. So you send a 25-year-old as a bait because you expected I was going to do something. The whole time he was here, there was somebody on the radio with him. So I guess maybe he was being told what to do, how to react. So I should do whatever they think I was doing. And despite weeks of phone calls, the nursery worker was struggling to find out who was responsible for the money going missing. The check from the Woolwich Bank went missing in March after it failed to arrive in the post. She telephoned the bank and was told the check would be cancelled and a new one sent. But when the check failed to arrive a second time, Mrs. Myers was told it had been cashed. It had been cashed at a Halifax account in my name, said Mrs. Myers. Well, it wasn't my name. The name was a name similar to mine, but because the middle name was Irene. So I think the person went and took out an account, never been in a Halifax, never had an account, and not that area of London. But I'm almost positive the middle name of was Irene because I connected that up to my my grandmother, and my middle name is Ione. So whoever done it, insider information, whatever, that was 2004. I wasn't on social media for anybody to get kids, whatever. So it must have been inside a job, I don't know. But the fact that I was treated the way I was treated, and I thank the South London Press for telling my story. And even when I decided to, they said, no, make sure you collect your money. I went to the ombudsman and they were trying to fob me off. And I got some compensation, but not before trying to fob me off. So I've been there, I've done that. And the way I was treated by the police, if I didn't have a British passport at the time, because I got my British passport in 2003, or British citizenship in 2003, yes. The way I was treated. So it's not just now. And there's the evidence. And you're going to tell me now, you're going to imprison me and whatever. I'm trying to make sense. I wouldn't have been functioning 100%. On top of all my little whatever that makes it difficult for me to process information. Yeah, the account was taken out a few days and the money put in and the money gone. No, whatever. So what identification did they use and whatever? And that's why I said there got to be an insider job. And then when I went to the bank and whatever, they decided to help, then all of a sudden Barclays not helping, Halifax not helping, financial ombudsman giving me a hard time and the whole works. But that was 2004. What else was happening to me in 2004? Abnormal pap smear. 2004, I started Open University. So I was going through a lot and doing a lot. When I telephoned the Halifax, they confirmed it, although the name was slightly different and the date of birth had been changed. I don't know how someone got it. I never saw it. Mrs. Myers telephoned the South London Press because she was appalled at the situation. And after we became involved, she quickly recovered her money. And that's what I'm saying. I've even written to the Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkins. Media. I don't know who else to contact. I contact the social media bloggers. I contact this. I exhausted everybody and everything. And it's not like I haven't written open letters since this incident with London Early Years Foundation. I've done everything. I sat in here and I write and I write and I write. Robert Buckland, you name it, I've written. And now my life boils down to being sent a letter for possession during the time when I was going through such crisis. She added, you have really done wonders. It has been a great result. I will be able to see my family in Jamaica who I haven't seen for 4 years. I am still not happy with the treatment I received, and I'm going to contact them about compensation, which I did. I got compensation, but not before Housing Financial Ombudsman Service gave me a hard time and tried for me to accept £100 and donate it to charity. So I think I got £500. I think that's the amount I got. Maybe I could have gotten more if I was greedy, but I'm not that type. I think it was 500. But not before I said the financial ombudsman stitched me up. So then I write. So why is my writing now a problem? And now why my writing that is on platforms that I pay for has to be removed to cover up whatever? Are they not gonna use these things as circumstances and evidence, especially Barclays done it again? And what Nationwide and Santander has done? Are Nationwide continue to do it? Yeah? I'm still not happy. And I'm going to contact them about compensation. I have spent hours on the phone and it worried me so much I became ill. This is 2004. So am I lying? Am I making it up? Psychiatrist, with your whatever your motive is, am I lying? Am I making it up? No, I'm not. It's fear. Mrs. Myers has now planned a trip to Jamaica to see her new grandson and other family. And that's when I went there. My granddaughter was our biggest secret. So I got there, and that's when I meet my granddaughter. So I went home. I actually meet 3 grandchildren. So I met Dante. Dante was born a year before the 2. I met all I knew about. Well, I knew about Dante. He was born 2002 August. Adrina was born in May, and Kevin Murray Jr. born in September. So I actually met 3 grandchildren at the same time. Yeah? And this is the Irving who we drove from the airport, and then they went to Landilo. Nobody whispered a word until I went there and saw my granddaughter in person. And now the mother is treating me, whatever, who is treating, but more than all, my 2 sons have abandoned me because they've been brainwashed by my brother, Irving Julius Emstenemond. Yeah? The law and whatever has to take these in consideration when you're going to do what you're going to do, because it's not a fact that I don't have. I was here and I was going to throw things out, and God said pick them back up, and I picked them back up. So they're going to know about what District Judge Stolini, who labeled me a violent nuisance, what role he played before he labeled me a violent nuisance. So all I can do, as long as I have breath, I will carry on. Because I'm not the one in the... Whatever your law says, something happened before I was sent letter for possession. Although Royal Mail has not been blamed for theft, a spokeswoman said Royal Mail takes allegations of theft of posted items very seriously and would apologize to any customer who has been affected by this. We would recommend that the customer involved contact our customer service department. Walworth police are investigating. They treated me like shit. As I said, if I never had my paperwork and whatever. The Woolwich Bank has apologized for any problems that Mrs. Myers experienced and has paid the amount in full plus interest. Yeah? So once we are doing whatever, let's do banks. Let's do banks. Yeah? So now it's time to do banks. Yeah? Because my brother Irving Julius Emstenemard, yeah, he used to work in bank as well. And I think he used to work in insurance. And then the whole rigmarole, he went to teachers college. Yeah. But he's in denial of his DNA. And that's why he has left his sister to be and telling me about when I go home. So once I'm dealing with this, let's deal with banks and what has happened. Why I am in this situation. Yeah? So you hear my grandson. He's improved a lot because there was nothing. But at least he's whatever. So I don't know. I haven't had the chance. The world, yeah, you will have my grandson on your conscience that he didn't get the early intervention from his granny earlier. And now you're planning the only person who can help, well, the person who has more information than any other to help my grandson is being denied the opportunity because you're going to send me to prison. Yeah? He's 3 years old. before in whatever, and you're denying a child. You're denying that child the opportunity to not be in ridicule like his father. Yeah? You deny a child the opportunity not to be ridiculed like his mother and his father was in 2014 because you have an agenda. So you see, I showed the Woolwich paper and whatever we're at. So that's 2004. As long as I have life and breath, I'll be doing this. As long as I have life and breath, yes, I'll be doing this. Because I said I wasn't getting out of the bed. But then God said, whenever God speaks, yeah? So now I continue my folder because this is life. In here is a tip, and I remember. Is this what they... This is what the world brings. So I'm gonna do this because the latest culprit is nationwide. Yeah. So this is my work now to put out there. See, I just read. It's South London Press and all the big media. Yeah. So here we are. I might have done this before, but I'm doing it again. So I'm doing banks and building society. Here we are. This is my life. They're going to send me to prison. When I go to prison and you evict me and I don't have where to live, you're going to get rid of this. YouTube has been trying and has not been done it so far. Yeah. So this is my new, I had this bank a long time ago, but I've had now to change back to rely on them after Nationwide started. Yeah. So let's show the world the atrocity that is Nationwide. I posted some videos when I last went in there. The man said, the girl, the cashier or teller, £20. Yeah. 31st of October. 31st of October, 2024. Look at the word behavior. Behavior towards us. Yes? Here it is. I'm not going to read because I'm going to find some way of scanning these into something. But right now, I'm talking. So I'll be in court on the 13th. Hopefully, I have enough strength or whatever to be able to scan these in. Yeah? But look, just look. Your behavior towards us. Yeah? Yeah? I done a thingy where eventually we had a laugh. So it's not private and confidential. That's what they want. Nationwide is a scamming bank. Yeah? Only one decent person in the branch at Pecca, at whatever. At Brixton. An elderly lady. Yeah? About your recent behavior towards us. Yeah? Yeah? Donna Marie Payne. So I'm not going to read because I don't have breath. I'm just showing the world. This is how they continue to stitch me up. Yeah? And this obviously, this behavior was online. Yeah? So I'm showing the world. So I'm not going to be reading it. I'm going to try and find a way to scan these in. So it's as I'm going through this. Don't know if I have space on this. Yeah, I'm learning to be resilient. Okay. So whilst I'm going through this, I'm taking the picture so I have them on there for when I have a U-cut. I have U-cut to make it. So it's another thing. Yeah? So I make sure I have. So this is about behavior. Me big 70, 65-year-old, nearly 60. Yeah? And everybody is talking about my behavior. Yeah? So it's got to be a pattern. And the psychiatrists who come here to tell me about. Right, so I think this is the better option. I'm going to use this to take this as well. So it's on both phones. Because I intend to create a revolution. Yeah? I intend to create a revolution. Yeah? Around scamming and the banks and building society who target the vulnerable. I started doing it from when? And it never got anywhere. Yes? So let's do this. Yes? So this is how I sit here and I do things. I think whatever. See where I put on there? Back up my arguments about CMCC and Court Enforcement Services limiting in money laundering. Because after the way I was treated to have to go online to find RC, Ryan Clement have 15 companies registered that triggered my traumas. I got the judgment and the certification from Land Registry. ABP from the ECES Limited, after stitching me up, sent me a letter on the date of the 27th of the 3rd, 2019 to trigger my traumas on the date my brother died. Here's the proof that the judiciary of England and Wales is party to modern slavery thriving in the UK. See Fight for Justice for why sending my claims to the CLCC is against my human rights. So this must have been there for a while. So I'm going to put it here now. And I'm going to make sure. Because when I said District Judge Stellini, who labeled me a violent nuisance, he strike out my claims with others. Rand and Zimmel. And even District Judge Bell, who sent me for psychiatric assessment, sent 7 of my claims back to whichever court. Yeah? So those are breaches. So my life didn't begin when Narin Masira sent me a possession letter. They have to go look at whatever. So until I'm dead, I start throwing things out now. Until I'm dead, I'll keep going. Yeah? Jamaica Heritage at yahoo.com. So I have this reason for whatever. And here it says homework. So let me start chucking out things. Because then I can sit here after. Yeah? And start declutter. Arnold Tomlinson, 19 Wilson Road. Yes? My husband never take mail down here. Yeah? So here it is. King's College. Yeah? King's College where my husband died. Neglected. And I get 700k views. Yeah? I get 700k views. 700k views I got. So King's College Hospital. King's College Hospital where my husband died. Yeah? King's College Hospital where my husband died. Neglected. And Gail Lewis is going to write me some stupid thingy about what I did and what I didn't do. On that day I was coming from Windrush Vigil. I was so tired. But because I intended not to visit my husband the next day. I whatever. So let me create my own press. Let me create my own press. Yeah? So start decluttering. Time I start decluttering. But when I'm moving, and when you decide to send me to prison, you're going to know on what grounds I'm going to prison. And why there was no early intervention when I wrote to the Lissipton on the eve of Mother Sunday and said, I'm depressed. I'm dying slowly of torture. Yeah? Yeah? So these are things. I have to find money to send. My husband's brother is not well. I've reached out to Victor. My husband said, yeah, I'm to collect the £9,000. I've reached out to him to at least help with whatever way. No, it's all down to me. Yeah? So let me start declutter. Yeah? So this is the one from Lloyd's Bank. Yeah? Where Trevor went to tell them that he is. Trevor went to tell them that he's executor. And now Lloyd's Bank is bombarding me with whatever. So as I said, I'm no fool. I'm no fool. So let me become the my thing is gonna be whatever. Because when I put the names of those on here involved in this recent debacle of sending me to prison. Yeah? My life did not just begin when Narin Masira fuck off Instagram and go away. You fuck off and go away Instagram. All I know I use. Yeah? No, I'm being bombarded by Lloyd's Bank because Trevor Anthony Tomlinson is executor. Like a thief in white. Go away. Come here, come abuse his father. Yeah? Thieving nationwide. Thieving nationwide. That's it. So nationwide now I'm gonna until it's time for whatever. Let me show the world what nationwide is. So I'm gonna be here and use whatever. Continuing my thing. Bank statement. Yes? Nationwide. So I'm just gonna take one page of this. Yes? I go in there, whatever. Nationwide, a scammer bank. Nationwide, the scammer bank, or whatever. When I say bank, Tom said no, it's building society. Nationwide, the scammer building society. So let me take one thing now. Then District Judge Beecham will have to split the difference how I got here. District Judge Beecham will have to split the difference how I got here. When I said to them whatever. My life didn't just begin when Narin Masira decided to send me possession. How did I get this place? We start decluttering because I'll be going home soon. And the home I'm going to is Gaga Street. Yeah? Fixed term bond. Yeah? Here it is. Fixed term bond. You see Trevor Anthony Tomlinson name on there? Or you see Mervelee, Arnold Tomlinson or Mervelee? Do you see Trevor Anthony Tomlinson on there? How you become the executor? Yeah? Whose name is on this? Fixed term bond. So when I said my husband and I have over 100,000 savings, I wasn't making it up. And where is it? Where is it? Yeah? I send money for my grandson. Yeah? From Tom here, me talking about it. So is these two still sending for? Donald and yeah? Let's do this. Yeah? My nephew. That's Bali's son. Cosmore Nemhard. There's a story to him. He had to change his name by deed poll. So before I die, I will leave something that will put them to shame. Yeah? Here it is. Your executor, Trevor Anthony Tomlinson. Here they are. You see them? So then I'll tell stories. You need to hear stories, man. And be a writer and tell the world. I'll be a writer and tell the world that I've reached out again to South London Press, to Southwark News. Every newspaper you can think of, I've reached out to them. You want to know? I have nothing to hide. Here it is. I have nothing to hide. I didn't do anything underhand. So while you were trying to do whatever, I have nothing to hide. Yeah? District Judge Beecham, I have nothing to hide. Nothing. I have nothing to hide. So let me whilst I'm doing this, yeah, I can have things to do, because as long as I'm alive, I'm kicking to the end. Yeah, there they are. Whoever scam my money. Yeah, so I know these, when anything, put them aside. Yeah, so I need to take that, the Northwest one, into this. My contributions in this country. My contributions in this country. It can be seen. It's not as if it can't be seen. It can be seen. Yeah? It's public. It's public. South London Press. On any website you go, I created my own. It was stolen. So anywhere you go, I am there. So I lie down in the bed this morning and I just said to myself, I'm not getting out of this bed today. I'm just going to lie down and hopefully God take me. Yeah? So here's another one, because I decided now to go back and claim what's mine, because they are liars. Contempt of court, they lied by signing Devonsh's thingy for housing for women. And the same way you're dragging me to court. So I'm not keeping these. Time to let go. And start decluttering. Yeah? I can't believe Robert. But why should I? Whatever. So here we are. I got this leaflet, Byron's Ward. Yeah? So today, yeah? Byron's Ward. So today I sit here. I got out of bed, defined the odd. So it's the name of some of the people on their sister, whatever. So when I'm ready to write now. Yeah? Gail Lewis is going to know. And the world is going to know how many times I am the victim of King's College Hospital NHS Foundation Place, workplace, nursery, and hospital. I'll become one of the most whatever. So I'm chucking out. Start decluttering. So this is conversion. Yeah? How long I have them? Yeah? Conversion chart. I have 2. I'm not a mathematician. Yeah? So let me show the world what I'm capable of as a writer. My brother used to say, nobody can write like his sister. Yeah? Here it is. I'm decluttering. When I make these now, yeah? So what is this? Can you see what that is? Look at the name there. It says Dr. Joanna Pennock. Yeah? Yeah? You're gonna send me to prison. Send me to prison. But you're gonna have to go back and forward from I was sent a letter by Devonshire solicitors now in Massachusetts. My life didn't start there. What did Dr. Joanna Pennock not do? What did Dr. Joanna Pennock not do? She got 20 minutes to write a report. Yeah? Here it is. Nationwide Building Society. So let me take this as well. Yeah? As long as I have life, I'll be doing my writing. I'm in here. Yeah? 16 days of activism. Yeah? I will come back for this one and I will photocopy. I will copy it so you know. I will come back for this one so I know where I reach. But I'm going to bring it up on here. So here it is. Today is I'm whatever. Proactive. Yeah. So at some stage I'll come back for this and do this. I'm starting decluttering. Yeah? Because a court and everybody and everything can sit down and one woman who they said is mad and this and that. How did I get these? Yes? And you're coming in here. Yeah? So District Judge Beecham is going to send me to prison and evict me. Well, you'll have good reason. Here it is. One person. And my brother is going to tell me when I get letters, I don't open them. Yeah, you see, he used the negative to attack me. Because I said I was so scared to open the letters until Tom said I must open them. So for him to come say that I didn't open them, I never got no notification. And that's what they use, the court. Yeah? So all this, I think this, I will have this in words, because I think this was one of the letters that Mimi also helped me draft. So here it is. Nationwide, the scammer building society. So I'm sure I have to go look back. Nationwide, the scammer building society. Mimi Owusu. Where is she? Somebody must have warned her. So when I go to prison, I know what I'm going to prison for. And like Nelson Mandela, it's for my thoughts and my ideas and not for anything I've done. Because it's all a stitch up. It's all a stitch up. Whilst I have a white man in here kicking doors and carrying on. 16 days of activism. This is what this country brings. So I know, yeah? Now I am wondering, are these solicitors working with Mimi Owusu? Are they? No, I have now put the check in the bank. Something or other. I still have the check for 100 and odd pounds. Yeah? Are these solicitors working with Mimi Owusu? Because Mimi Owusu wrote a witness statement for housing, for a 12-page witness statement for housing for women. The Mimi Owusu, who is online and calling my phone. Yeah? I'm decluttering. Is Amplet Lismore Bags, whatever, working with Mimi Owusu? Who knows? So I'm decluttering. Shut the fuck out. The lovely Reverend Rose Hudson Wilkin. Her grandmother and my mother are related. So when they're telling me remove, where did I get it? 12 days of activism. I've written to her to say, can you mediate? Yeah? How F whatever. Here, I'm putting it on here. So you think, yeah, what you want is me to keep my head on under the pillow, under the sheet, because then I'm not doing anything. And I'm not working for you. You have to give me reason why you are evicting me and sending me to prison with all the evidence out there and what the courts have done. Twice. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah? We are living in limbo. Are we living in limbo? Oh, yes. We are living in limbo. Yeah? And this was when I got contact about my website. It took me almost a year before I agreed to collect some money and they would allow me to carry on writing. I'm an idiot, not true. I don't need nobody to tell my story. I can tell my story myself. But where am I going to tell the story from? Will it be in Jamaica, at Townhead, or will it be in prison? Let's decide. Yeah? And a big thinking sour ass racist boy can dare. So yeah, when me do these now, me have them both ways, so me have things to make it. Yeah? So why black barrister gets treated like offender? So we're gonna find out why it is. Daily Express, my paper. Yeah? And the black barrister Ryan Clement was taking my money. You're not doing anything about it to pay me. So I'm checking out, I'm decluttering. This is about my contributions. Yeah? Here we are. How many scammers have targeted me? How many scammers have targeted me? How many? How many scammers are talking? Yeah? And why am I not getting my money back? 14th of the 11th, 2017. And then I reached a stage now where in 2023, me also scam me, Money Campbell. So why was nothing done to help me? That would have been from Winsome Duncan. Yeah? Why was I not helped? Want to explain why I was not helped and why all these have not helped me? And financial ombudsman take a stand that Emma Martin Hamilton get the police from PC Edward Allen who contact me how many times? So they using phone whatever to target me. Yeah? No woman no cry me right there. 14th of 11, 2017. When did Winsome Duncan send police to target me? To section me? Police and the ambulance turn up here. The 30th of October, 2017. Am I lying? Am I making it up? I'm fucking cluttered. So see fucking nationwide. Yeah? So all these would be for the funeral. Can you see? At the time I had 18,000 in there. Here we are. Here we are. So I was supposed to lie down and here we are. So I'm not going to check out these yet. Yeah. How to send and receive international money. Yeah. I've been on here recording things. I've shut them down. Yeah. How many times nationwide? Yeah. I had to find money to pay for 3 flights after nationwide. Here we are. So I'm not checking out these yet. Here we are. Here we are. Yeah. I bend over backwards. I made whatever I need to make. Just to be whatever. Can you imagine the pressure I was going through during these times? Yeah. On top of that, hanging over my head, I made videos asking my husband, how does it make you feel? Yeah. How does it make you feel? Knowing that I can be evicted and whatever. There and there. Where were you when I was making them? Where was the psychiatrist who is happy to turn up and show up at my house and I must turn off my recording? Where are they? Yeah? None of these money went through. Now I had to find money over to go back and put it. Yeah? I'm decluttering people. So there, how many? 3. I have to find money. And this is a little note that the idiot girl writes. Yeah? We must, whatever. That time I have no passport. Yeah? They're still investigating victim of crime. So we had no passport. And what they did, trying to whatever. My husband dead gone without a passport. I'm decluttering. But whilst I'm decluttering, for my move back to Jamaica, Townhead, Gaga Street, make Badman Irving come put me out. Make Badman Irving come put me out of house. And then Papa news and whichever news. And whichever news have it go come. Papa news, whatever news have it go come. Consider salvation. How all of my brothers them turn against me and me pick me them. I declutter. So the world will know. Yeah? So the little idiot girl. Yeah? Metropolitan Police. And now they're dragging their feet, telling me fuck way about what they're doing. While you're pushing me. Yeah? A new met for London. A new met for London a month after District Judge Stolini labeled me a violent nuisance. Whose name do you see on it? Lee Jasper. I met him there. Yeah? I'm decluttering. This will be, yeah? This will be in my write-up, so I don't need to copy. But if, yeah? So it's from Tony Seeley. I met Tony Seeley at the Walworth living room where I done the training. So he said, write the thingy and he will put it on his thingy. So it's a reference, Tony Seeley. I've reached out to Tony Seeley. I said, Tony, can you help me tell my story? Oh no, they're not interested. Yeah? This would be in the thingy. But this is the first letter. Yeah, because I said I'm chucking things out. I've had enough. I think I've done that. Yeah. So you're gonna tell me who I am and from who I am. So this is the nationwide, the letter. I think it was Mimi Awusu who helped me to answer. So I put on the back here, racial profiling. So here it is. Not choking this out yet. I've taken it on here. Here it is. And on the back I put racial profiling. I've done this already, but I'm doing it again. So that's Mimi Owusu's 12-page witness statement for housing for women. Yeah? A 12-page witness statement. Let District Judge Beecham do her work. I'm giving her the evidence to do her work. How much can one person take? April, May, June, July. Scam me £10,000. There might be another £5,000 that went through what? Because she said she charging me to do this and she charging me to do, but it's on the whatever. Yes? All I'm asking back for is the £10,000 that was transferred through nationwide to Santander. She's still running her business out there. And I see Carl Grant, she nominated Carl Grant, and I'm contacting Carl Grant saying, please don't get involved with this woman. Because Carl Grant accompanied me to court when Miss Gilchrist made a malicious report and police came here and do whatever. So today is my day. I won't be burying my head under the pillow. I'll be doing this. I'm starting decluttering. I'm not ready to throw this out yet because it was the solicitor who said, just use your phone because I think you have to do whatever. So that's her 12-page witness statement. This is what's been used to condemn me and made me a violent nuisance. Mimi Owusu. They block out what they can block out, and then you're going to tell me this and you're going to tell me that. This is what I'm doing today. After my brother's sermon on the mount, my wordless, wicked brother. Yeah? My wordless, wicked brother, Irvin Julius Emston, who's going to hang up phone on me. Yeah? When I tell the world. So this is Barclays, my account closure. And I'm sure I've told the story about this. Yeah? Whilst I'm locked in the bank for over an hour, a person with diabetes, they're stressing, whatever. And Barclays locked me in the bank and was closing my account. Yeah? So now, that's 1st October 2021. Housing for women. Can you see? When I started people hanging upon me, I went into arrears as a result of Barclays closing my account and all that was happening. When I talk about the role of the Financial Ombudsman Service from Barclays stole my money. This one is with okay, potential legal action. So this one is to do with Emma Martin Hamilton. Yeah? See, I put things on paper. Yes? So let's do this. So this is also to do with that letter. So that was my LinkedIn account. I eventually had 3 LinkedIn accounts, one in my husband's name. So this is the summons. So they have to deal with it. Yeah? So I'm gonna be, as I said, I'm just putting these and just start decluttering. Yeah, here we are. That's to do with Barclays. So that's when I went into the bank. I said I don't use my handwriting for nothing official because sometimes not even me can recognize my own handwriting. Yeah? So this is the plain bit. Yeah? Here we are. When I take my husband's money to go pay my daughter-in-law. Yeah? Fee. So let's work and start declutter. And then that will help my mind. Because I'm this criminal. Needing emotional regulation. I'm on whatever. So this is housing. Yeah? What did housing for women do to? Yeah? Financial Ombudsman Service. So I'll be doing my media now. You're gonna make me homeless for my truth, like and send me to prison. Like Nelson Mandela. Yeah? So this is my LinkedIn, whatever. How many accounts? The first one with 69 publications. Who is benefiting from those? I'm decluttering. Yeah? Summons. So you think it's just whatever. We're gonna go back to Kings. We're going back to Kings. We are going back to Kings. Yeah? The handwritten things. So I'm just gonna get them on here and throw them out. Getting ready to go home. Townhead, Westmoreland, Jamaica, Gaga Street. Oh, shit. The thing is, it's hard for me to let go. I need to let go. So I'm making sure I have a clear one. Hard for me to let go. Yeah? So when when they're gonna say whatever I don't do, not now, whatever I do, what have you done? Let me keep that. I'm making them in one hourly slot. So I think I'm gonna I'm just gonna finish this. This is when I wrote to Robert Buckland. Yeah? Charter of Rights. I wrote to Robert Buckland, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah? Baby P Council, how to crush parents cleared of abuse. That's exactly what is happening to me. Yeah? I wrote to Robert Buckland. Yes, I did. I wrote to Robert Buckland. Who is Robert Buckland? Former Justice Secretary, isn't it? So all who is going to crush me, I have your names. I have your names. All who is going to crush me, I have their names. Just district judge or whatever. It didn't just start when Narine Masseria decided to send me for the letter. Yeah, we are. I've done it before, but I'll do it again. I'm setting up my own publishing thing. So here we are. Some numbers. Can you see them? What is YouTube for? Yeah? Confirmation of payment. Yeah? I don't make joke with doing business. Here we are. So now I'm gonna copy this and chuck the fuck out. Your account closure, How much can one person endure? John Close. And the fact that I actually told nationwide about my situation at Barclays, because my husband and I had savings, but we didn't have years. So let me just chop the fuck out. My husband and I had savings, but we never had account. It's when Barclays now do what them did. So we're gonna see the role. I have to use my initiative best way to capture these. It's gonna be a lot of things. Luckily, I have to give thanks to Daniel who told me about U-Cut. Yeah? Was Daniel who told me about U-Cut. So I have that app on my phone to do things. So now I need to put these here. I'm decluttering. I've decluttered. So these names gonna come in handy. Yeah? See, when I say I do things, www.funcourses.co.uk, special educational needs. Cambridge Regional College. So let the world see that how long I want to go do something. And you have me stitch me up, fucking tie me up in here. Here it says, yeah? Emma Martin Hamilton, harass, bully, intimidate via FOS, Financial Ombudsman Service. FOS, HMCTS, CPS, CJS, MOPAC, IOPC, JCIO, CCMC, BSB, SRA, DBS, CLCC. So then I'll have to write about their role in whatever. So you're going to send me a present. It didn't just start when what's the name decided to send me whatever. Yeah. I take out claims. I reported. County Court a clerk in Welland showed this. No, County Court Money Claim Center. I reported them. So I'm going to do that. This is when I spend my money to do the recording, £2,500. My brother said no. 2,446.50 I paid. And my story is there. Yeah, for that amount. And I have to close down. Yeah? So where were the people? Here it is. Yeah? Here it is. Here it is. Here we are. Today I'm working. I decided I wasn't getting out of bed. Yeah? Housing for women. And see where I said I'm doing the story. So this will also be written up, so I need to go find them. So let me copy them, because I'm just chucking out. I'm a storyteller, and you're gonna shut me down so I can't tell my story and send me to prison. Okay. Let's see who is the better storyteller. Let's see who is the better storyteller and why I wasn't able to set up a business after I paid my money to tell my story and it's here. Let's find out. And why what I paid for, somebody can come tell me I must take it down. When it has nothing to do with you or whatever. Even if I am what they're saying I am, there was a time when I was not. Even if you are saying I'm this and I'm that, there was a time when I was not that. Absolutely not. Yeah? There was a time I was not. Let me put a signature. Yeah? So I'm alive and I'm giving God the praise and using what I got. And then that psychiatrist will have to explain his reasoning for why he came here. Yeah? So I don't do anything by half. I don't do anything by half. Yeah? I will chuck out these. No, I'm not chucking this out yet. Certain things I need to keep. Because it's going to be crucial. Why I never got my 9,500 from Ryan Clemens. And why 4 years later they whatever is coming to send me whatever. They're here. So let me be the storyteller. I was never in court before a district judge made it. I was never in court before a district judge Nado. Thank you very much. I was never before a district judge Swan. Yeah? Solidarity in a crisis. How many crises have I had? Where is my solidarity? Yeah? I put these in. Yeah? Yes? Yes. So it's the assessment report. So I'll need that to copy, but maybe I do them later. Yeah? District Judge Beecham. Today is the day that the Lord had made, when I decided I wasn't coming out of bed. And then I said, no. I might have done it before. What did you do? Yeah, Richard Holder. What did you do? In these circumstances. So I'm going to make sure I copy these. He's a silly person. Yeah? There's a silly person who is a psychiatrist who wants to come give me a pill. Yeah? I've done these already, but I'm doing them again and chucking them out. See the name on here? You're a bad man, not true. I'm an idiot. Look into a non-molestation order. That was August. Yeah? 19th of September. So, all right. I'm not chucking out everything, but some things are going to be relevant. These are the latest. Yeah? So I'm going to start with this. We're going to know about King's College and the NHS and the mods. They tell me to take off this. I must take off, and them can't always do with them things say. What's the role of the NHS? What's the role of the NHS in whatever is happening to me? I'm beaten or manhandled. I have a man living in here who has a job so he can come home and torment me. Yeah? District Judge Beecham is a whatever in her field. I'm a writer for therapy. So my contribution must be respected for whatever reason. My contributions must be My storytelling must be respected for whatever reason. Yeah, whatever in your own field. I have to find out where they're not whatever right. You're gonna send me to prison. Well, I have enough time. I hope I don't die to prepare my story. 16 days of activism. 16 days of activism. Coming off the back of Queen Camilla and ITV News. 16 days of activism. Coming off the back of Queen Camilla and ITV News. Let's put this here. So I was checking out college. Yeah, to go do my special educational needs training. And then when I link up that fact with me being endorsed on LinkedIn when I met Professors Chris Pascal and Tony Bertram, well, my story is solidified. Yeah, 8th of March 2019. This will be in writing somewhere because I write a lot. So I'm not going to chop this out. I'm not even going to copy it now because I know I will have it. When I go through my thing. I don't know where I reach now. I'm confused. All right, I did reach here. I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit confused, people, yeah? That's me. So here we are. I leave those there. Yeah? YouTube, Trustpilot, and all of them is not as if I have written. I have written. Confusion just setting. I don't know where I reach. I missed some. So I missed this. And I said financial ombudsman. Can you see? Yeah, we are. I'm going to copy it and chop the fuck out. I am the one who always complains. Or I just don't complain first. I will start the process, and if nothing is done, that's when I complain. The same way I told housing foremen, keep things on record. And then once they started the whatever, that's when I get my whatever in place. I can't stay in here and talk. I get bombarded. And a man is in here. Doing whatever they're doing. How many times did I go through this process? Yeah? Santander. How many times I go through the process of raising concerns and whatever? So I'm not that high. If I have things in writing, that means I didn't just go decide to, yeah? So my business will be flourishing. My business. You can have me in your magazine where as a result I became a victim. You have me in your magazine where as a result I became a victim of scammers and whatever because of your judgment. I mean, magazine that says 1 in 5 of all suicides associated with unemployment. 600,000 older people in the UK say they leave their home once a week or less. And then now you're gonna, when I said you misconstrued that thing, now you're gonna make it look like I am the one promoting suicide. Time to declutter. District Judge Beecham is going to get her chance to deliver justice. That's what she's going to get, her chance. Yeah? JN. JN, yeah? 2019. And you have me here. You have me here 10 years after the death of my mother. When I wrote, I'm depressed, I'm slowly being tortured to death. And you done fuck all. Yeah? Here we are. Here we are. So let me take them now. Because this is what storytelling is about, and become a media personality. And regain my influence status. Yeah? So who is gonna come tell me, you're a liar? You're a liar. Yeah? I was never before a district judge Nado, because on the 20th, I have on the 20th, I have mental health review. So I was never before district judge Nado. Yeah? Here we are. This is what the solicitor wrote for me. Yeah? "23rd of the 10th, 2024. So this is not going anywhere. Well, I need to copy this. I need to this. Because somebody's gonna get. Yeah? District Judge Nader is gonna get her turn to do a good job. Michael Grove agree with him. We're gonna find out what you know. We're gonna find out what you know about Leaf when you were a keynote speaker. Yeah? So this is what I'm not sending it. But this is what 16 of the 1st, 2014. That's what the solicitor wrote and gave me. So now we know who is who and who is not who. I'm not throwing this out. No. I'm keeping this. Not chucking this out either. I'm keeping this. So I'll have more than work to do. That evil. So I think that's it. Well, this is what you can do for me. Yeah, 24th of October. So this is 23rd of the 10. Let me take this by itself. Because I would have asked. "23rd of October. Devonshire solicitor. How much can one person? And my brother is going to tell me. I must let him know. And he's going to hang up his phone on me. Because town head. Whatever at town head. Me not going back. Me can't go in his house. Yeah? At this time of my life. This is what my brother have to say to me. At this time in my life. This is what my brother have to say to me. Yeah? So then I'll finish. And I'll start another one because this is my job today. So I'm decluttering. Yeah? Yeah?
Leave out now, you know.
Huh?
You can leave out now.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
As somebody a cook little food, can come give me. So I'm just gonna close this down and go. See him like how you see me and go out. Go get the little food. And come. Sad, but this is how I'm living. Somebody's bringing me some food, so. I have total stranger. A man I met passing through East Street and they were opening a cook shop. A total stranger. Yes, it comes at a cost, but nothing is for free. And he can be making sure I have food to eat and my own family. Right, so I'm just gonna draw on my trousers. At least I have some food to eat. My own brother is telling me about Townhead. Townhead, when Trevor Miller I try steal the land, I may have to find money. Yeah? I may have to find the money. Me have to find the money. Me have to find the money for buy and go look about it. So they no thief will land. I know Irvin I go tell me say Irvin I go tell me say if you think about Townhead. You must think about Townhead. No, nothing if you think about Townhead, Irvin. You know, Senegal, whatever, and close it down. Yeah? If me never have anything, what have been done to reach me here? As I said, it didn't start when I received letter from Narin Masera. Did I send it? Yeah, I don't have time. It didn't start. So this is my storytelling thing. It didn't start. Why did the court and all that went through did do anything?